All right. Next lesson comes from Sarah and JC, um, in PPE. Still waiting on a name change. They were discussing finger exercises and getting faster. You kind of stumble over your fingers and stuff. So here's a few techniques I recommend to warm up with as you start to, um, get ready to play. Just put your guitar in hand, start moving your hands. Here's a few techniques I like to do. I like to basically work out each finger. So essentially, you're going to activate each finger with one finger holding the string down, as well as off. So think of it like this. I'm going to just do my index right here. So you can do it without picking it. And that's essentially a hammer on and pull off. And then you can also pick it, but when you practice it with just down, just up, and then alternate. So just keep practicing that, then add in your next finger. And guess what? The next finger. Then the next finger. Okay, if you did that, that's really all you need to do. But you want to get better, and you want your fingers to stretch further and farther and be stronger. Do the rest of them. So check this out. Once you get that in, that's a good way to get your fingers nice and warmed up. It'll get you nice and loose. And that'll just get you stronger little by little. And just practice it back and forth. That way you can practice your down picking, your hammer-ons, your up picking, and your alternate picking. Then when you get really good, you can actually start doing taps with it. Because this hand will be able to play, but you used to only play with this hand. And you're going to understand that you don't actually have to hit this note or that note with the pick. You can actuate it just by your hand move. If anybody plays bass, that's more common, but it works in guitar too. So, same concept, but let's do it with hammer-ons and just pull-offs. So, do that with each finger. Actuate on, actuate off. So, as most of my students are metal or punk guys, we'll do this with a little bit of distortion, and at the end, and so that way you can kind of hear how it all develops out. Another exercise to do would be able to skip strings, but yeah, we'll go ahead and do that in this lesson. So, back to finger exercises. Check this out. We kind of want to work our way at one spot at this string and work to the lower string. So same idea, but one finger is going to be on this string, the one that stays steady. The rest are going to be actuated with this one. A little complicated, but just kind of keep up. So. And just those short little movements will get your hand warmed up and in sync with each other. So just keep up those exercises, and yeah, I'll get you going. Be rocking out soon. All right, we're jamming on some of these exercises, a little distortion, because some of my friends that are learning like to those little. Exercise sounds pretty damn metal in my opinion. And then once you get that in place, you're going to stretch further and farther, and you're going to be able to play faster. your tendons are going to be more loosened up, and your muscles are going to be stronger. So you're going to be able to do things. I have essentially what is not a very large hand. I don't need it in the comments. But this hand can stretch pretty daggum far. And especially when I'm pivoted on a point. So, my little hand can at least skip a fret. So can yours. My ass is 5'5". So y'all got to be at least able to do something. And to add on to the last little bit, because I just realized this while I was doing this, start stretching your hands further with those exercises. So if you didn't notice, I just did the same exercise, but I skipped a fret with each finger. That's all you got to do. And you can do that back and forth, up and down, whatever you need. But, hey, all you got to do is get your guitar in your hand, move your fingers a little bit, and you will get better. All right, I'll see you guys next time. I'm glad Sarah's over there keeping it cleaned up. I appreciate it. You guys have a great time.